This is the village of Jabam. It's growing. Houses being built everywhere. Businesses being built. What you're seeing here is happening all over Gambia, all over Africa. Things are changing. Some bring benefits, and some bring detriment. And that's the subject of one of my video today. I should name it, "When Good People Stay Silent, Evil Thrives." Along with the economic gains, there's also a growth or a thriving of those who are preying on anyone they can find. And it's increasing. And so some people are saying, raising the alarm about this increase in robberies and petty crime. But there are those who are saying, "Oh, silent, 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 don't say anything. Keep quiet. You know, it's not a big thing. It's happening everywhere in the world. It happens all the time. You know, why are you making a fuss out of this thing? It's not big." I can look back to the time when pollution, people didn't consider pollution to be a big thing. But the earth is being plagued by pollution today. Nobody was saying anything when the earth atmosphere was being wiped away by, well, that's another subject, but it's wiped away. The atmosphere that's supposed to protect us from the rays, the strongest rays of the sun, the most penetrating rays of the sun, and from our atmosphere escaping, the part that we depend on for life, breathing, escaping into what we call outer space. That's being wiped away. People tried to hide the fact that the earth was heating up. Even though it happened cycle to cycle, they knew it. We have the problem with health care that instead of people teaching health to get you hooked on drugs, you gotta go anytime you get a cold. And then when you're not using enough drugs, they're creating plagues and claim to be making the antidote for these plagues. They call them vaccines, but that's anyway. People are starving everywhere, but the earth can support every man, woman, and child, animal, and insect on the planet today. Across the world, there's a plague of homelessness. All these things are because people saw them coming And a lot of people stay silent. This problem with robberies, petty crime, is growing. And people are trying to hide it, say nothing, keep people from saying anything. When it becomes a plague, then they will raise a voice and say, wow, look, you heard what's happened? No, it started long ago and you were one of the people who didn't want to say anything. If you had said something and kept it from happening, if you had put things in place to keep it from happening, from increasing, it wouldn't turn into a plague. Your silence allowing the evil to thrive and destroy the society. Once upon a time, you will find one or two African men in a Roman Colosseum fighting as gladiators. In the passage of time, you begin to find African men and women being sold as slaves in the Arab markets. Today, African men, women, children being thrown out of apartment buildings to their deaths in Lebanon and Saudi Arabia and all the rich Arab countries. And there is this deafening silence. Those few Roman slaves and Arabic slaves have turned into millions of black men, women, and children being taken across the Atlantic, dying on top of each other from all kinds of diseases they caught from the slavers. Sold to the European by who? The silence is what allowed it to continue until even the European said he had to do something about it. This is not good. When good people stay silent, evil thrives. Don't say anything. Gambia is not the only place that is happening. You're trying to make Gambia look bad. One came and says, you know, this organization that Gambia is the third most peaceful country on the planet. Okay. And a planet that is violent. What being number 3 and the most peaceful, what does that mean? On a planet where, I don't know, 500,000 people have died in Yemen from missiles, gunfire, bombs dropped. Yemen, Syria, Iraq, and now across Europe. Tell me now, how does being number 3 help that? I want to know. Please explain it. Well, we're not the most violent, you know. Americans can say the same thing. That's what they're doing now. You got newspapers printing all things about how the Russians are doing this thing, Russians are doing that. And America is squeaky clean. I saw a video last night about the most corrupt nations on the planet. And guess who are among the highest corrupt in the world? Africa. No mention of America, England, France, Germany. And these people who are talking are silent now. When Europeans first come to North America, they infected the blankets that they gave to the Indians with the deadly plague. Now, see how many people have died from what they created the other day, set loose on the world in 2019. Nobody talked about, nobody said, hey, to America, you shouldn't be doing that to the Indians or the native people. You shouldn't be doing that. Your choice is your choice, but I'm telling you, the things that you try to hide are usually the things that come back to get you. The neighbor, you know your neighbor is robbing somebody. He's the one robbing the people in the neighborhood. And you're silent because he's your neighbor. He's your brother, he's your cousin, uncle, your father. And then one day, he takes your stuff. What will you do? Your brother, friend, father, been raping all the young girls in the community. Then one day he got tired of those and turned on you and your sisters and your brothers. You were silent then. I know I can sit down here and I can talk for hours about this, and you'll still find an excuse. But I hope there's one person at least who can find it reasonable to say, you know what, that's factual. And I'm not going to stay silent. But the rest of you, please, don't come here talking about, you know, these things don't have anything to do with this, and with a small robbery, you know, and please don't blow it out of. It began small. You see the trash that one person throw on the ground here in the Gambia or throughout Africa. One piece of paper here, one piece of paper there, one piece of paper there. Over the years, look around you and you see how much trash is on the ground. But you don't pay attention to that, do you? You are part of the problem. You throw trash too. You didn't think to yourself, you know, this could be a beautiful place if I don't throw any trash. And then I say, you know what? My brother, please don't throw trash on the ground. This is our land. My sister, please don't do that. This is our land. But you stay silent. Character. It all speaks to character. Those of you who don't understand what the word character is should go do some research on it. But anyway, I don't want to spoil your whole day. So I'm going to quit talking. When good people stay silent, evil thrives. Stay silent. And in 3 years, I'm going to make another video. If this foolishness continues, I'm going to make another video showing you that your silence has a direct impact on what's happening 3 years down the road. Everything goes in cycles, man. 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 12 years, 19 years, 49 years. But then again, you know all that. Intelligent people know this. All right. Enjoy the day wherever you are. Those of you who understand what I'm saying. And those of you who like to pretend to be ignorant, you can go ahead and say whatever you want to say. All right. Shalom. Peace. Wherever you are, enjoy your day.